channel. My name is Louise and this is Chip, who now knows the noise of when I put the camera on. As soon as I literally click the button on the camera, it makes a noise, you know, buttons and noises. Straight away, jumping up my leg, wants to be picked up, wants to be part of it, don't ya? Hey? It's funny. Okay, so my channel is a haul every Saturday. I also upload things in between, just as and when, nothing specific, just whatever. And I talk a lot, so if you enjoy that sort of thing, don't forget to subscribe down below. Give me a like if you enjoyed today's video, and comment, please comment. Tips, hints, anything you know about, just want to chat, whatever it is, down below, it's all there. I actually work on a budget of £60. It was, there's so many weird, okay, £60 is our budget. Actually spent 32.25, my calculator's there, because I have to take some items off. So things you won't see are, I did buy a jar of jam, strawberry jam, a jar of marmalade and rice pudding. They went straight in the food bank because, as I've mentioned before, if I bring it home and do it in my haul, it won't ever end up in the food bank. It'll end up on the side in the hallway to remind me to take it, and then I'll never take it, so it just builds up. So I put it straight in the food bank. It was weird. I had a list. I managed to get the majority of my list, but there's a lot of gaps. It's weird. It's not like one specific item is out of stock. A lot of the items I want's out of stock, but it's more the brands that I want that's out of stock. So I didn't do that well, and I didn't like these basic things that I just assume I'm going to remember all the time, like toilet roll, which thank God I'm not desperate for. We've got a decent stock going on, but I do like to buy one every week. Forgot to buy that. So there's not a lot. I mean, as you can see, I would normally have like a proper full work surface from here to the end of the oven, and it'd be jam-packed. I've sort of had to spread it out a little bit. We've got a couple of new bits going on I've paid full price for, just because they're new, and it's one of the roles, didn't you know, that you have to try new things. Yeah, no meal ideas this week. There was things, I mean, my cupboards are looking completely different to what they've ever looked. But I mean, there's no spaghetti still. We're talking about, it's got to be going like a month now, surely. Something like that. I haven't been able to get my spaghetti. The spaghetti loops, Asda's own, none of them. All Heinz, that whole section, there's only Heinz there. I'm not going to buy a Heinz, don't enjoy it that much, so I'm waiting out. When it comes in, you'll know, because I'll have a whole side of spaghetti. It's just random things like that. So, it wasn't a great shop. I've got everything I need still, you know, like, I've still got stuff in the freezer. I didn't buy my turkey again. Honestly, I was waiting for the space, but also was waiting for that Asda app. I've been, you know, you scan your shop every week, you get not points, they're not points, it's money. And I was just waiting for it to go over the £10 so it will come off. So it's now done it. This week's shop has just taken me over. So technically, I'll have £20 off my turkey. I do get a massive turkey. Chip's gonna have a good chunk of it. Scott's probably going to be over at Christmas, I would assume. He'll eat a load of it. Corey likes turkey, and then it'll be turkey on Boxing Day, and there'll be sandwiches during the week, and then anything, if there's a good chunk of it left by the end of the week, it'll get put in the freezer ready for like Easter or another roast dinner. So I always get a huge one. It's just what I do. So yeah, I said that I'm a chatty person and I can't think of anything to say right now, so let's get on with the haul. I'm going to have to put Chip down. Chip, you're going to have to go down. I think he's falling asleep. Are you falling asleep? Are you tired? Let's get on with the haul. Right, fresh section, not much fresh. Don't need it. We've got onions, I've got potatoes, I've still got tomatoes and cucumber and lettuce, so I just didn't need much of it. They had the satsumas. I'd mentioned before, I really want satsumas. I love satsumas. It just reminds me of this time of year. Don't know why. Don't like clementines and stuff. It's got to be satsumas. 99p for this packet, and they're all really good. The reason it put me off before was because a lot of them were like green, but they're proper orange now, so I'm really excited for those. Lemons, 50p. This is the small pack I've mentioned before. They do a 79p pack where the lemons are bigger, but they're not that much bigger. So I don't personally think for an extra 29p that it's worth it. So we're going to go with just the 50p. Do like lemons, squeeze it in my drinks. That's what I usually use the lemons for. Right, the chicken. So this is chicken thighs, 1.1 kilograms. I actually buy this for my dog Chip mainly, and Corey's been eating some as well. But it's for his, I do a slow cooker meal for him. It's about, it gets not through 2, it's like 1 and a bit in a week. This wouldn't quite be enough for both of them, but I do have build-ups. I would get through about 3/4 of these for one. So I do need to pick up a few more, really thinking about it. So I get the more expensive one. There's two, you've got the cheap one. This is the more expensive one. This is £3.10. The cheap one, I don't know what it is because it's been so long since I bought it. But if you feel the thighs, there's one bone going through this, and then you've got the skin. Whereas the other thighs in the cheaper packet, there's the one bone plus a load of other random bones in it. It's really weird. So I just think that you're going to get more meat for your money with this one, and that's the reason that I buy the more expensive one of these. No big milk here. Normally buy a 4 pint, £1.65. I'll just put it in there just in case you want to know. But we've only got through half of it, so still got, you know, I've gone through 2 pints this week. Probably only go through 2 pints again, so there's no point in buying milk if I don't need it. It's just a waste, isn't it? Picked up another coffee, 83p. I'm always raving about this one. This is like really, you know, the most cheap coffee you can get. But it's just really good. It's not really bitter like you would expect a cheap coffee to be. Somebody did mention that they tried it and now they're a convert to the coffee as well. So, you know, clearly it does depend on taste. The barbecue sauce, Corey loves barbecue sauce. We don't actually need it, but it's been a couple of weeks where there hasn't been any, so I thought I'd just pick 2 up whilst I'm there so we can keep our stocks up. It's just one of them things. It's nice to have it in for, you know, like I said, Corey likes it with his foods, but like, you know, pulled pork or pulled chicken or something along those lines, it's just nice to have it. This is a really nice one. It's like a sweet sort of tasting barbecue one. It's not one of them, you can get the ones with like a bit of heat to it. It's not that type. So yeah, we really enjoy that one. I don't use it that much, but it's nice, and it's £1 each. Let's go down this way. A singles pack of what they call these plastic cheese slices. Just getting low. I like to have this in the fridge all the time, just in case. It's good for sandwiches or burgers. It's just very versatile. And it's the 17th of the 4th next year. So there's a good date on it as well. And they're all individually wrapped as well, which is what I like that, because then you're not getting, you know, you can get the ones where it's just you peel it off and they're all open and they start to dry up and stuff. So that's really, really good. Another large cheese. I absolutely love this one. There's 825 grams in this one. This is the mature one, and it's it's not £6. It's £3.65 for that. It's just really, really nice cheese. And yes, I bought another butter. I've been buying one a week, which I'm not actually getting through one a week at the moment. I mean, not far off it, but I don't really need this many. I've got a build up now of 2 in the fridge, but I know cooking's coming soon. Vlogmas is coming. There will be cooking, I promise you. There will be cooking coming, so I'm just trying to stock up on that sort of thing. This is £1, and I found it. Oh my god, so excited. So all over Facebook and YouTube, people have been saying about this pot noodle. This is the Christmas dinner one, and they were saying it's in Asda, and my Asda has it. So I mean, I literally, every time I'm in there, I go down the aisle just to see, and they only had a few on there. Didn't matter what the price was. I was going to buy it. I scanned it without even looking. It's actually £1.20. This is the largest size one. Normally wouldn't pay that. I would wait until it goes on a deal or something, but this is a limited edition one. I don't know if I'm going to see it again, so I just went with it. So it says it's Christmas dinner, and then straight underneath it's gravy and stuffing flavour. So it's not a total Christmas dinner, but I'm just curious. I'm dying to know. I will let you know. Another thing I found, I saw this last week and I thought, oh, don't know, should I get it? But it's new. You're supposed to try these things. Pigs in Blankets flavour gravy. It's Arbisto. It's the make. It's the thick, nice gravy. I don't scrimp on. I've tried. It's just I've not found a cheap one that thickens up the way Bisto does. It's just so much better. Like £1.50 is a lot for a small one. I would normally wait for a deal, but again, this is a limited edition. Don't know when it's going to be in. And they've even got on the side like a serving suggestion. It says mini toad in the hole, and tender stem broccoli or potato wedges. So I think I'm going to try doing mini toad in the holes for Corey and I this week. I will do a veggie version for me because I'm really not into meat, but that sounds quite nice, doesn't it? With a pigs in blankets gravy. Oh, very curious about that one. Now this is where my spaghetti loops should be. Oh, so bitter right now. Baked beans and sausages in tin. Absolutely love these at the moment. They're just so good. Have it on toast. Just honestly, it's like hearty, you know, winter type. Oh, it's so good. 42p. A little bit more expensive than like spaghetti or just plain beans or whatever, but it is so worth it. The beans just take on the sausage flavour, and I know I keep saying I'm not really into meat much, but they're just really, really good. Dr. Pepper, as you can see, it's been cracked into. It's been cracked into more than just that, because there should be 2 sitting there. Corey's already taken the other one, as I've mentioned before. I do have fibro. I can't do it all in the same day. It's just too much with work on a Friday. Saturday is my day off, so we do the haul on a Saturday. So he's already cracked into it. These are £2 for one, or you can get 2 for £3. That's the reason I get the 2. Corey does like his fizzy. Bottle of water. Never would normally buy a bottle of water just to bring it home. That's just the sort of thing you pay for when you're out when you're gasping. But Corey had mentioned this very specifically. He wanted the Evian water, and it's for the bottle. Apparently this is the perfect size to hold on to when you're at work to drink, and I get that. I totally understand that. I know some people think this bottle's a bottle, but it's not. Some bottles just fit in your hand just right, and they're just easier to drink out of. I know there's going to be a whole load of people out there going to say, I have no idea what you're on about, but I get what he's talking about. So this is £1 for this bottle, and that's purely the reason that it's been bought, is because he's going to be using the empty bottle for drinks at work. Loaf of bread, basic one. It's 90p for this one. This is your soft white toasty thick sliced. It's just a loaf of bread, and it's 90p, and it just does the job. That's really it. So foil, absolutely, I completely run out. I've always got backup of things, and recently I've been running out. It just goes to show that I've not been shopping properly for a while. Just struggling to get my head around it. I can't explain it. So literally completely ran out this week. I don't completely run out of anything that often, so it's quite a shock. There's been quite a few things this week. So this is just foil for cooking, and it's 50, no, get me receipt. I thought I was going to do this. I thought, because there wasn't many items, that I had it down pat and I was going to do it without my receipt. 68p. I don't know why. I had a feeling it was 55. Not sure what that was about. So 68p, but there's 20 metres of this, and this does last a long time. Now this is a Christmas flavour ice cream. I can guarantee you this is not going to last till Christmas. Didn't buy it to get for Christmas though. Again, it was one of them things. It's a promotional thing, and they probably won't get it in again. I do like Asda's ice creams in this tub. There's a very specific range. There's a lot of flavours, and I enjoy them. Not tried this one before because it's a promotional one, so I don't know if they've done this one before. It's a tasty chocolate and marshmallow flavour ice cream with chocolate sauce and sugar pearls. Just thought it sounds nice. I don't eat ice cream a huge amount, but I do like it to be in there because occasionally you fancy a bit of ice cream. And this one is £2. So I think they're a little bit cheaper normally, but clearly because it's a promotional thing and it's Christmas, they're always going to bump up the price a little bit. So I did ask Corey if he was going to try some, but apparently not. So it's all mine, which is even better. Cheese and tomato pasta. This is just shove in the oven type job. Corey, I've been cooking more for me and Corey, but sometimes when I can't be bothered, he gets in for work. He has a long day at work, so he just wants to shove something in the oven if there's nothing prepared. And he says this is just what it says on the tin type. That's the saying, isn't it? I know it's not a tin, but it's the saying. It's just a cheese and tomato pasta, and it's 90p, and it's fine. I got a slightly more expensive pizza. Corey does get, like, this is he's the sort of thing he would shove in the oven. But just thought it would be nice for him to have something a little bit different. This is a Moorish cheesy stuffed crust base, topped with roasted chicken breast, bacon, and barbecue tomato sauce. And this was £2.40, so it is more expensive, but you expect that when it's stuffed crust and stuff anyway. It's just like a nice treat type thing to have in the freezer. This is the Asda's Essential range. I've mentioned this before, that you can only buy 3 of any one product at a time. Didn't really need to fill the freezer up. I'm trying to get it down a bit. I'm going to start trying my best to remember to pick up the Christmassy bits, because it's going to be here before you know it, and I'm hoping not to do a massive shop. I'll have to get like fresh stuff at the time, but I'm going to try and get a lot of the other bits. Oh, don't know what that's about. There's nobody at the door. Chip's having a moment. Chicken dippers. This is the this is the 1.275 kilogram, and they have a number of these. Got to go through it again, got to tell you just in case you're new here. So they have a number of these. It's the same packaging, the red banner and all that sort of stuff, so you can get confused. This is 70 chicken dippers, and this is in a batter coating. They do have chunks and they have breadcrumb coating ones, but they're 800 grams. They are going to be at least this price or higher. This is £4.85, recently gone up for this size bag. The others are either £4.85 or £5. So you're actually paying way more for your for the amount of products you're getting. This is the only one that I would recommend, because you're getting so much more for your money. And it's really good. I actually did try. I don't really eat chicken dippers that often, and I had a couple the other week, just randomly, and I really like them. Corey has a whole, well, he generally gets through about a packet during the week, every week, so he would highly recommend it. He's been going at these for a long time and he's not done with them yet, so clearly they're really, really good. We would both highly recommend these ones. And crisps, 24 bags, £3.35. You get 6 prawn cocktail, 6 cheese and onion, 6 salt and vinegar, and 6 ready salted. Crisps are really, really good. So that's it. We spent like half of our budget money only. I could go back into the shop and pick some more bits up, like I said, like the toilet roll and spaghetti loops if they had them. I mean, I could go back and pick some more bits up. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep hold of that money. I'm hoping to possibly... Camera's on and he's wanting up again. He's looking out the window now. You okay? Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to ask Blossom to take me to Aldi and do some stock up on some bits from there, because I know there's some bits that are cheaper than the Asda. But as I've mentioned before, I don't drive. I actually just take a four-wheel shopping trolley thingy to work, and I do my shopping with that. But Blossom keeps saying the days that she's off, so that she wants me to ask her. It's just a flaw of mine. I find it hard asking people for anything. So yeah, so we will do an Aldi one hopefully in the next week or two. It will be just like things that I can't get in Asda cheaper. It'll be those type of things. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to promise any videos, whatever. I do notice that I do that on a haul. It's a Saturday, like weekends and weekdays are like night and day for me. Going to work on a weekday and then the fibro don't coincide very well. So during the week it's very hard to have any motivation. Saturday I get up, do my haul, I'm all motivated. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Realistically, who knows? So fingers crossed there will be some videos coming up. Don't forget to click the notification bell if you're interested in those ones, because you will be notified when they go up, and I'm not setting a set, like there's no set time, no set day, they'll just go up when they go up, if they go up. So I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I'm sending you all lovely vibes. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Chip, you gonna say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. This weekend.